The judge has been very unfair, has not done a good job. He's been a very bad judge. He's been very unfair. And I will win the Trump University case. I already am, as far as I'm concerned. But I will win the Trump University case.
The judge in
this
that
is
case.
because I don't care.
And talk about the ethnicity
Why
of the
antagonize?
judge.
Because I don't care. I have a judge who's very, very unfair. And you'll see it in court documents. But I have a judge who's very, very unfair. He knows he's unfair. And I'll win the Trump University case. I could settle that case. I could have settled it. I just choose not to.
Presumptive Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump blasted a federal judge for allowing a lawsuit against Trump's now-defunct Trump University to proceed. On Tuesday, records in the case were unsealed after the judge ordered them to be made public. They're revealing some interesting details about how Trump operated his school. Justice reporter Paula Reid is in our Washington newsroom. Paula, you have been poring over the documents. What is this case about?
Elaine, this is a class action lawsuit that was filed back in 2010 by a group of customers who argue that they were defrauded by the real estate training program that could cost up to $35,000. This is one of several legal actions currently pending against Trump University, but Trump and his lawyers say that they had thousands of satisfied customers.
So now that these documents have been unsealed, what do they reveal?
Elaine, the documents unsealed today, these are called playbooks, and they cover everything from what to wear to how to run a Trump event. And they also have these specific scripts, and they dictate how you sell the program to people and then upsell them on more expensive programs. And Trump argued that these playbooks, that they should be protected as trade secrets. But the judge disagreed and said most of the information is already online and had them unsealed.
Paula, how common is it for someone to call a federal judge a hater?
Elaine, it's just not done. It doesn't happen. I'm a lawyer. I cover federal cases.
It just doesn't seem wise, right? Necessarily for someone to do.
No, it does not seem wise at all. If you don't like what a judge is doing, there are procedures you can follow. If you don't like a decision, that's what an appeal is for. But it's just not done to publicly call a judge names like that in a case that is currently pending.
All right, we'll see what happens with that. Well, Donald Trump made some very unflattering comments about the judge, really sort of just pointing out his ethnicity. So, you know, I guess the question is there any kind of recourse, or how much do you think that might affect whatever the outcome is here? Is there any kind of, I don't know, recourse for the judge legally?
Well, there's the immediate action that the judge could take, and then there's a long-term consequences, because this case is eventually going to trial. In the immediate future, the judge could hold him in contempt. It's unlikely that he'll do that, but for certain, the judge is not going to comment publicly. That would be a violation of ethics rules for this judge to come out and comment publicly on a case that is still pending. But as I noted, this case is scheduled to go to trial in late November. Most class action cases are heard before a judge, not a jury. But it's highly unlikely that Trump will choose that option here. He's much more likely to take his case before a jury instead of taking his chances before this hater.
All right. Paula Reid in Washington for us. Paula, thanks so much.